Hi, so this is me basically sharing my experience of becoming a commercial licensed pilot or professional pilot from zero to getting my CPL. So from my PPL to multi-engine to instrument to then getting my CPL. Now, if you're like me and you're trying to become a pilot, you're moving from whatever profession it is you find yourself in, moving from one profession to another. I'm in my early 30s and I decided that I want to just go chase my long-awaited dream of becoming a pilot. So, sharing my experience, the pros, the cons, what has worked for me so far, what works, what doesn't work. At least I know what doesn't work. Where to school, the best place to get information, and finally actually how to become a pilot from this part of the world. The reason why now to become a pilot, why I decided now to become a pilot, I feel I'm in the best position to now finance it, or at least make a headway with chasing my dream of becoming a commercial pilot. And I'm here to share with you everything I've discovered so far. I mean, where to look for what, where to find what, where to school, where not to waste your money, the cheapest places to get training. Oh, in this part of the world, if you're looking at becoming a pilot or a commercial pilot, and your parents, or you don't come from a very well-to-do background where your parents will finance your entire study, forget about becoming a pilot, because there are 4 factors in becoming a pilot from this part of the world. It's money, 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 and money. Because everything about it is expensive, from getting training to getting work in itself. Everything is expensive. And if you're in your early 30s, you're looking at becoming a pilot, you should be looking at a minimum of between 80 to 100 and give or take $120,000, $150,000, depending on where you're having your training. Some schools, and I'll share with you some schools that have an all-inclusive program. Actually, 2 schools. One is based in America. The other is based in Europe. And we'll look into schools. We'll see how it goes. So, more about funding. Unfortunately, in this part of the world, there aren't banks or institutions that are looking at financing people from this part of the world. But there's a general global shortage of pilots. So if you want to become a pilot, this is the great time to become a pilot. The question I ask is, how bad do you want it? Do you want it that bad? Or you just you wake up and I want to be a pilot. Yeah, so if it's something you really, really want to do, then stay tuned, because I have a lot to share. So the reason I've started this channel is most information out there is not tailor-made to young men or young women trying to become pilots from this part of the world, and it's extremely difficult getting that information. Okay, so I look at finances. I'll talk about finances, or should I say funding. I'll talk about schools, where the best place, per what I've discovered, my experience, where you should look, or where you should consider schooling. The kind of programs, they are accelerated programs. Some schools do an intensive 9 months. You get your CPL, some do 2 years just to get your CPL. I mean, I would go into all these things and give a breakdown in my subsequent videos, but this is just a general touching on everything. But I'm actually going to do a lot of sharing, and I'm going to let you know how at every point of my journey is going to be like, or it's looking like. So my quest to becoming a captain, so you call me Captain Biney.